Okay, hello everyone, how are you today? Thank you for joining on this another live stream today. So this is the 24th of June and this is on Thursday. So let's see what's happening in the market. Looks like it's been quite ranging and retracing, but let's see if we can find some good opportunities for today's Forex markets and also a couple of other markets. So let me squeeze my face. Alright, so before starting here, just a quick disclaimer. Today's information is basically based on my own understanding and knowledge. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk. And also, if you can follow the guidelines and rules, that would be great during this live stream. So any markets be trending right now? Let's see. Hello Sarosh, Arkady, Christopher, Asif, and Juan, Cariza, Gustavo, thank you for joining everyone. Welcome to this another live stream show today. So let's see. So first let me start to look at the daily chart. So I always look at the daily chart first and then go down to lower time frames. I never look at the 5 or 15 first because I need to know the overall market condition, whether it's up or down or range. So let me screen quickly. I think we've got a couple of news today, but looks like it's been very quiet. Let me start look at the strength chart first. I go to currency strength chart and I can see that the pound is dropping down right now. So let me focus on the pound pairs. And this is how I screen the charts. So here today's pound's been dropping, so I will start to look at the pound dollar. And the pound dollar daily chart looks to be flat ranging. The Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, and it just dropped downwards and now it's moving up and ranging now. But let me look at the forward chart. Let's see, in the forward chart also it's been ranging. Yeah, this is when the market becomes very tricky because the pound was sold. I think that was due to news. The pound was sold and this currency pair goes against the major direction. It's going backwards now. Before it was uptrend on this bullish waves, but due to that news it's going down right now. So this is very tricky market. Looks like the month of June has been very tricky. I don't take any trades today, no trades. I was busy at the city hall and also calling with the banks. So I've been spending almost all day for these paperworks and also some transactions and a couple of other things. So yeah, and so I screen charts this morning, afternoon, and I found no trends, so I've been staying away. Alright, Gen2, thank you for joining. Great to see you. Daryl, thank you for the reminder. If you liked it, please press the like button before you leave so that it keeps me going along the way. Right, Gabby, thank you for joining. Lukman, great to see you here. And Celine, Jamal, and Islam, great to see you too. So it's retracing backwards now. So in this case, let me look at that 1 hour chart. Looks like I have to go down to 1 hour chart and see if there's any trends. Oh, that was a big move. Let me see. That was about 70 pips of down move and now it's consolidating. So yeah, let's say the turnout was positive and the market goes up this way, then I would be looking for the buy chance. But due to that news, the pound sold and the currency is going down, the pair is going down. So yeah, this is very tricky market in the month of June. Every time there is a big news, looks like the pair is going with the opposite direction and we don't see any stable trends on the daily chart or the forward chart. So let me check the pound JPY next. and see what's happening. Pound JPY on the daily chart, it's also ranging. Kumo flat, Senko span B flat, A flat, and Kijun Sen flat and Tenkan Sen flat also. And then Chikou span is also important one to look at. Chikou span is overlapping. It's with the past candles, and this shows that this is ranging market. If Chikou span is above the candles, and that shows bullishness. If Chikou span below the candles, that will be bearish. But now I can see that Chikou span is with the candles, and in this condition, it's very difficult to read which way it's going. Yeah, very tricky market. Today's bearish, but it doesn't mean that it keeps going down this way because the trend is not there. So let me check the forward chart. In 4 also, the market went down since the 15th of June, and after the 21st it went up, and now it's retracing backwards due to that news, and this is very tricky. Yeah, let me check the 1 hour chart. In 1, the price is exactly into the Kumo, and there is no trends either, so I don't follow any of these time frames. At least we know we need to take trades so that you can save money and prepare for the next trends. I think that's also important mindset. Alright. Yeah, better to stay away in this condition. Yeah. Alright, Don and Alfred, Palash, Mohammed, Henry, Muhammad, and Adam. Thank you for joining. ANKD, good to see you too. Rara, thank you for joining as well. So, let me screen other pound pairs. So, how about pound AUD? First, looking at the daily chart, pound AUD, the price is dropping downwards to backwards to the Kijun Sen here now. However, the market still looks to be bullish. The Kumo's up, and Chikou span still above the candles. So the market might be supported by this Kijun Sen and goes up this way from tomorrow or next week. However, in the lower time frames, I think it's going down. So let me check the forward chart. Okay, in forward chart, the price is held by this Senko span B now, while Kumo's flat and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen also flat. Chikou span below the candles, and this is bearish, but the price is not breaking the Kumo yet, so it might turn bullish afterwards. But if the market breaks the Kumo and also daily Kijun Sen, then that will be bearish. So here again, we have to wait until which way the market goes. Moving on to 1 hour chart. Okay, now it's consolidating, but there was a nice breakout of the support at 1.84004 level by that news, and now it's ranging. Let me see. There was a previous support here twice and also 3 times, and there was a overshoot in this area, but I think that was an important line. The line of 1.8400 is one of the important lines. Once it breaks, it can go bearish. But once again, we have to see multiple time frames. So if you can remember daily chart, Kijun Sen here, and also in forward chart, Senko span B's here. So in that sense, psychologically speaking, or equilibrium by Ichimoku shows that there is an important psychological line here too, at this support level currently of 1.8338 level, or 331 level would be the support. So whether the market goes up or it go down, and we have to wait until which way it goes. So looks like patience has been the key recently. let me check the next one. Pound CAD. Pound CAD daily chart. The price is now into the Kumo, and Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat also. There's no trend, and as I see this market, you can see that the this is like fishbone, where the market has too many wicks pointing up and downwards, and this is very tricky market. You can see the uptrend and now retracing overall, but you have to also watch there are too many wicks up and downwards in this daily chart. So that means even if you buy or sell, you might get stopped out very soon. So in this case, this is not really an ideal market to be in. But let me check the forward chart. Okay, in forward chart, the market broke the Kumo now and it's retracing backwards. It's forming engulfing inside bar, and also this level of 1.7109 looks to be the support. There were previous supports here, so the market is supported and it might go up this way, but once it breaks downwards this way, then it might continuously go down. And now we're not sure which way it's going, so let me check the pound Swiss franc, and then yes, I will come back to the S&P, NASDAQ, and also gold. Alright, before that, let me check the New Zealand pound also. Alright, but let me check this pound Swiss franc also, as this one is also on my watch list. Yeah, pound Swiss franc also ranging now. It's in the Kumo after the drop. It's still in the Kumo now, and there is no direction. So in this, when you see the price into the Kumo here like this, even if you see Kumo up and Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen up, and Chikou span above the candles, these might be fake. So you have to be careful. You have to wait until the market clearly breaks the Kumo upwards and then start to look for buy is my recommendation. So Ichimoku composed of these 5 lines, and it's important to see charts with these 5 lines. Sometimes I've seen traders only taking Kumo, only taking Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, only takes Chikou span, but I don't recommend to do it. I mean, that's not really good for an Ichimoku trader. And I can tell this because I was the one who was doing it before. I only showed Kumo before, I only showed Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen. I even shifted the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen like for backward, or Chikou span shifted back and forward like with one of these Kihon Suchi numbers. But I found after all these trials and errors, I found that the default setting is the best. So that's why I stopped fooling around on this setup of Ichimoku. So but make sure that you look at 5 lines of Ichimoku, and then you can have better understanding of Ichimoku as a whole, as a market in this condition. Okay, so let me check the New Zealand pound as First National says. So NZD pound. I don't really trade the NZD pairs, and that's because the spreads on my broker on these New Zealand pairs are wider, and also it's more spikier in lower time frames. But yeah, looks like daily chart is now up. It's retracing, I would say, retracing backwards. The market broke the Kijun-sen. Let me see how many candles it was. This was 21 bars, and now it's retracing backwards. So I think one of the important things to remember here in this case is that the market broke the Tenkan-sen, because it has been resisted by the Tenkan-sen, and also you can draw the descending trend line like this way, and now the market broke upwards in this condition. So I think today is very significant due to that pound news. Because the weak pound, as a news result, it's going up right now as a pair. So let me check the forward chart. In the forward chart, it looks to be bullish still, but there was a previous resistance level, also the previous support, and I call this as a reversal line. There was a previous supports, became resistances, and now the price is reaching to that level. So it might retrace backwards from here. So just make sure that you have the clear uptrend and look for buy chance. Let me check the 1 hour chart also. And by the way, the things that I speak right now is universal among any pairs, any markets you watch. So hopefully you can refer to it and apply into your day-to-day analysis is my wish on this YouTube channel. So yeah, at this level of 0.5073 level, it's holding right now. It's retracing because this is at the psychological line, like I mentioned before. So the market could retrace backwards to Kijun Sen. So we have to wait for the clear breakout, meaning that we have to wait for a breakout of that resistance line as well as a previous pin bar on this one at 0.5083, and then look for buy chance. It's my recommendation. Otherwise, the market might keep dropping down for now. Okay, Cole, thank you for joining. Any lower fights? Alright, so let me go to the S&P and NASDAQ, and then I will talk about the gold also. So let me check. Okay, NASDAQ is up now. Alright, let me check that one, NASDAQ first. Okay, so let me go up to the daily chart first. Oh yeah, looks like this is up now. Still uptrend on NASDAQ on the daily chart. It broke the previous resistance level and now it's just flying upwards. Kumo's up, Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above the candles, and this is very stable uptrend. So let's see, I think this is all-time high for now. Let me go even the weekly monthly chart, and yeah, this is all-time high now. So looks like the market is just keep going up. Wow, look at this monthly candlestick. It's very long and nice bullish trend right now. So yeah, the monthly chart has been also up, Kumo up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, and the market has been supported by this trend line, and it's going up right now. So, and also, if you look at the weekly chart also, this is up, and this is confluence by these multiple time frames uptrend. Weekly chart also shows up, Kumo up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above the candles, and this is nicely forming the consecutive bullish in the wave. So the market might retrace backwards to the Tenkan Sen or Kijun Sen or this trend line, and I can see that it keeps going up this way. So in the long term, this is bullish for sure. And also daily chart is up, so we have nice up move. I think all the time frames are up now, in lower time frames too, because of this breakout of the resistance level, and this is a nice one to follow. Yeah, let me check time cycles on NASDAQ. If I just capture the lows in this condition, the low on the 13th of May to the next low here, 19th of May was a bit too tight, so I would prefer to take the next high or low. Well, I mean, I think I will take the next high on the 28th of May because it forms the the N wave, bullish N wave. So, and see if we find any time cycles in between. Okay, so this is 12 bars in between. So from here, we might see another bullish V wave could be formed for the next 12 bars in between this range. So from this high, swing high to the next swing high, it was 13 bars. So 13 and 12 are pretty close. So we can take these time cycles. This is called Taito Suchi number. Taito means equal, and Suchi means number in Japanese. So when you see the highs and lows are the same number of candlesticks or similar number of candlestick, and this is called Taito Suchi number. So initially it was N wave 12 bars and then another V wave on this 13 bars. So what we can expect in this up move is that since the 15th of June, this could be V wave for the next 12 or 13 bars or 13 days to the future, 13 trading days to the future. So, and that will be the date of 12 bars will be the date of hold on, let me remove this one. That will be the 30th of June. So 30th of June is also a potential Kihon Suchi number, Taito Suchi number, and this is called Henkabi. So once again, initially there was N wave, bullish for the 12 bars, and then 13 bars V wave, and then now it's forming another V wave, looks like, or it could be N wave too, and it goes up until the 13th of June. So we'll see if it happens or not. So in that sense, including today, for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trading days, it could be bullish on this NASDAQ. It's the time cycle. But it doesn't mean that it keeps going up. I mean, this is not 100% true. So please take the risk management to trade. But this is one of the ways to capture the Henkabi, the future Henkabi in this market. I call this time cycle as a breath of the market. Like as human beings, we exhale and inhale, and it's like the same on the Forex or any markets, even indexes, stock markets. It goes up and down like the wave on the ocean. Nothing keeps going up, nothing keeps going down. It just goes up and down, just like in life, and this is also the market. So the very important thing to remember is to look for the patterns in the market. Which patterns is moving is the basic foundation of any strategies. So in this pattern, I would say there is a 12 or 13 bars of up and down moves. So this is also one of them. And right now, this is bullish, and the market has been supported by the Tenkan-sen. So this is also pattern too. In the daily chart, it's been supported by the Tenkan-sen and goes up. So I would say once the market breaks the Tenkan-sen, that will be the change. So Tenkan-sen breakout could also happen on the 13th of June, because that will be the Henkabi. Henkabi means the day of change, so that could be also the time cycle. Okay, so yeah, a little bit of a talk about Ichimoku also. You can even go backwards the candles. So let me take this 13th of May and go backwards like 12 or 13 bars. And you can find there is an all-time high on the 29th of April, which is 11 bars backwards. Or if you can take the previous high here, this was 13 bars. So we can find another Henkabi like this way too. There were 13 bars of of N wave previously, reverse N wave I mean. So you can find the breadth of the market like this way. And make sure to use time cycles in a daily chart or higher time frames, but I don't recommend you to use it in forward chart or lower time frames, because lower time frames have more volatility and it goes up and down. Sometimes there are spikes in these lower time frames, and it might be difficult to catch these time cycles. So here's gold. Looks like traders are waiting for the gold analysis, so let me move on to the gold right now. Okay, so let's see. Ahmad says, please speak about gold in the short term, alright? Let's see. Ram says, what about gold? Alright, so this is gold in the daily chart, and it's been retracing backwards. It's been retracing back to the previous resistance level as well as the previous resistance in the past too. So the price could drop down this way in the long term. But the Kumo's flat, Kijun-sen flat. So yeah, there is the Kumo breakout is very shallow, and the price has been moving up with this Senko span B direction. So in that sense, it could retrace back to the resistance level, which is at 1797.22 level. Let me check the forward chart. Okay, in forward chart, it's been completely ranging. There is no direction, and this is called P wave, as per Ichimoku, or you can call it the triangle, of course. But you can see that the highs are lower and the lows are higher, and this is what we call P wave, because if you see it horizontally, it looks like the shape of P, like this way. So this is called the P wave. And so within the P wave, one thing you have to remember is that you have to look at the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen locations. Simply speaking, when Tenkan-sen below the Kijun-sen, it can break downwards, and when you see Tenkan-sen above the Kijun-sen, it can potentially break upwards. And right now I can see that the Tenkan-sen is above the Kijun-sen. In my chart color setting, the Tenkan-sen is a blue one and Kijun-sen is a green one. So you can see that the blue line, Tenkan-sen, is above the Kijun-sen within the P wave. So in this forward chart, exactly at the 5 p.m. On yesterday, 23rd of June, was exactly when there was a gold cross of Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and ever since looks like it's been like retracing or moving up gradually. So right now I can see the potential breakout upwards this way, but we never know. The market might be resisted at the P wave, and it can go down too. And to make the long story short, right now we're not sure which way it's going, because now Kumo and Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Chikou span all flat. Yeah, so in the short term, I'm not sure which way it's going, so I would stay away in this kind of condition. Yeah, let me check the 1 hour chart. Yeah, in 1 hour chart also it's been ranging. Yeah, still it's been flat. Kumo Kijun-sen. Yeah, there is no direction. Yeah, looks like there is no opportunity on gold either. I wouldn't be on the market in this kind of condition because there is no direction. Fai says, in your view, which pairs are most spiky? I would say Swiss franc pairs and also on my watch list, right? On my watch list, Swiss franc pairs and also pound are spiky. Yeah, sometimes JPY pairs are also spiky too, but yeah, pound pairs, New Zealand's are also very spiky. This here says, what about AUD CAD? Right, let me go that one. So Rush says, in pound AUD, would you think it's higher probably that price gonna go up to the previous resistance and then go down because of daily Kijun Sen? Yeah, let me check that one later also. I might touch that topic, but yeah, let me go that one later. Alright, Vu, thank you for joining. Great to see you here. Alright, Kid Lem says, hi Kate, would you mind to take a look at Bitcoin? Alright, let me check Bitcoin. Oh, Anand says, we eagerly waiting for your trading room tour. Sure. Right now, I have not much stuff in the room because I will be moving to Dubai soon. But I think I will do it after I move to Dubai. Or you can come to my second channel and you can find my previous video on my room tour. Alright, Robert, Duke, thank you for joining. Yeah, gold has been spiky and there is no trend. Sorry, I bumped my my desk with my arm, so sorry, there was a shake. Yeah, don't worry, it was not the earthquake, so don't worry about it. My hand just hit the desk. Yeah, sometimes there are earthquakes during the live stream, and I think that was quite shocking for those who are living with the non-earthquake regions. But yeah, coming back to the topic, gold has been very spiky, so yeah, it's just going up and down, kind of random situation. Alright, let me check Bitcoin and come back to some Forex pairs. Starting to look at the daily chart. Okay, for the last 3 days has been bullish. Looks like somehow the market was supported at this trend line and now it's gone up. However, the price is still below the Kijun Sen, and also what's more significant is that we can find that there is a dead cross of Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen below the Kumo, which can potentially drive market go down. Chikou span is still with the candles, but when you find the Chikou span to be away from the candles for the next couple of days, then it might be a drop. Now Kumo's down too. Kumo's thick and it's going down, so it shows long-term bearish market. And yeah, it looks like it's this is also a very tricky market. Yes, yeah. So once again, for the last 3 days has been bullish, but it can turn bearish anytime soon. And in order to see that, I will look at the 1 hour chart. Let's see. In 1 hour chart, yeah, it's been just going up and down, and now it's in the range. There's no big moves in the market. Yeah, this is where I stay away. This is also no trends. By price action too, it's been ranging, so there is no direction in the market. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't been yeah, trading any recently, so yeah, because it's kind of quite very difficult and tricky market. So I have been staying away from the charts, and also these are due to relocation from Japan to Dubai. I have been kind of busy with the paperwork and phone calls. So yeah, tomorrow I have to wake up early and go to embassy and also a Ministry of Foreign Affairs to get stamps before I move next week, 29th on Tuesday. So yeah, I have less screening time these days. Let's see. Alfredo says, if in the daily chart shows bullish sign, but 1 hour chart shows bearish, would you open buy based on a daily chart bullish trend? I would wait for 1 hour chart to turn bullish and then look for buy is my suggestion. Yeah, I don't prefer to go against the major direction. Yeah, in that sense, I prefer not to be in a trade in that case. Yeah. Alright, Uday, thank you for joining and stay gold. Good to see you. Robert says, K, you are right about pound AUD. Yeah, so I think it was about when not to take trace. Yeah, it retraces backwards. So yeah, it's important. MH Vlogs, thank you for joining. And Vincent, is Dubai better than Japan? I would say, I don't want to say which one's better or not, but yeah, Dubai is very good. Okay, so let me come back to some Forex pairs. I am hoping to do another live stream on my second channel just to share my updates, but I haven't been able to find time for it. So yeah, whenever you see me doing live stream also on second channel, just stop by and say hi. That would be great. Let's see, so what was it, the previous request? AUD CAD. Okay, alright, AUD CAD daily chart is now retracing backwards, but overall still looks a bit bearish. And with that in mind, I mean, the price has been below the Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen right now, so it can turn bearish anytime soon. And with that in mind, I look at the 4-hour chart, and now it's retracing backwards. But one thing I notice in this case is that there are too many wicks up and downwards, so this is very tricky market to be in. And as per 1-hour chart, it's bullish, so we can follow the up move on this 1-hour chart after the breakout of the resistance level of 0.9327 level. Looks like it's bullish. Now Kumo's up, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen up also, and Chikou span above the candles, and it shows bullishness in the market. But so now the market could retrace backwards to the resistance level, and it may continue to go up. But if it breaks the resistance level and breaks the Kijun-sen, then no trade. And I wouldn't sell either. I wouldn't sell when it happens either, because it becomes range market. It doesn't become bearish, but it becomes range market, and I don't trade in the range. So in this condition, I only look for buy chance, and most likely that will be by looking at the lower time frame. So let me check the 5. If I look at the 5-minute chart and just briefly talk about the price action, so we're watching the AUD CAD as it's uptrending on the 1-hour chart. So if you see 5 like this, then you can see more detailed price action, and you can see clear resistance and also resistance here too, and support here, and this was a reversal line. I'm talking about the 0.93279 level is the reversal line, so it could retrace backwards to that reversal line and may continue to go up is one of the scenarios. And also you can draw the trend line like this way from all the previous low to high, and it looks like the price broke a trend line now. So yeah, this is becoming tricky market now. Yeah, I can see the small bearish wave. Let me zoom in, and I can see the small bearish wave currently forming. So if it becomes bearish wave, meaning that if the candlestick close becomes below the support, then I wouldn't look for buy chance anymore. I will wait for the up move and buy. Unless it happens, it might break the reversal line and might turn bearish afterwards, and overall will turn into the range. However, if the market goes up from here, there was a support here, so if the market goes up from here, then overall becomes still bullish wave. So in that sense, it can still be bullish. So I think in this condition, whether the market breaks the previous support of 0.93318 is a key. Let's see if it bounces, and if it goes up on the end wave in this 5-minute chart, then we can see the potential up move still on this overall market direction. So that's one of the scenarios, and also you can create a scenario like this too. You can also expect the P wave from here. There might be a P wave like this, and the market could break the P wave upwards. After a while, it might become P wave and breaks up, and that will be also a nice potential up move, so you can look for the buy chance if that happens. But if the P wave breaks downwards this way, then that might turn bearish. So until either scenario happens, I will wait or stay away. So yeah, price action is everything. I will talk more about price action from now on, because price action is everything and it's the foundation of all the indicators. Yeah, even Ichimoku is from the price action. So let's see. Alright, Don and Uday, good to see you here. Alright, Nifty, I will check it soon. Alright, Kirilam, you're welcome here. Okay, how to find a false breakout? You have to wait for the candle close to see if it becomes false breakout or not. Inyola says, do you have a trading class and signal room? I don't have a signal room, but I do share my trades, share my way of trades, my strategy on this GTS class. So you can look at the below description and find all the details. There will be new opening in this October, so yeah, please see details and please contact me if you're interested. Okay, CAC francs and Euro stocks. Okay, so yeah, let me check these two and then I will end the live stream and switch it to the membership live. So let me first go to Nifty, indexes, and then CAC francs and Euro stocks quickly. So let's see. Here's CAC francs on the daily chart, and yeah, Kumo's up, and Kijun Sen is up also, and this is potential bullishness. So the market is turning bullish in this direction. Chikou span above the candles also, so this is bullish. Yeah, but to be safer, you want to wait for the breakout of 6687.30 and look for buy afterwards, because the market might be resisted here and retrace backwards afterwards. So let me check Eurostocks now quickly. Eurostocks is also uptrend. The Kumo's up, Kijun Sen is also up, and this looks to be ranging for the last couple of days. 1, 2, 3, 4 days has been ranging after this huge drop, but I can still see the bullishness in this case. This is also the reversal line. The previous resistance is now becoming support, and I can see that there is a potential bullishness continuously. So I think I would look for buy chance in this case in lower time frames. So Russia, yeah, when I do the live stream on second channel, then they should be notified under this second channel subscription. So yeah, please also subscribe and click the bell button to turn the notification on my second channel so that you can join on my casual free talk. Alright, PK, thank you for joining. And finally, let me check Nifty. Okay, Nifty daily chart is now flat. Kumo flat and Kijun Sen flat, and the market is ranging. There is no direction, so better to be stay away. Or wait for the breakout of the resistance level as well as the round number of 15,900.15 and then look for buy is my advice. Otherwise, the market could be up and down within a range, which becomes very tricky to trade. Alright, RSI and Dry Silk, David, Mouthblats, and Fights, you're welcome here. Thank you for joining, everyone. Alright, so let's end the live stream on public, and I will be switching to the Ichimoku membership live and continue to talk about some markets by Ichimoku and also other aspects of the market. So, alright, thank you for joining, everyone. If you liked it, once again, please press the like button, and if you can click subscribe and click the bell button, that would be great. So yeah, overall looks to be ranging, so better to stay away is my advice on these forex pairs. So yeah, thank you for joining once again, and for those who are joining public, I will see you tomorrow, and for those who are Ichimoku members, I will see you soon on the Ichimoku membership live. So until I see you next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, and also stay gold. Alright, bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.